Hello, welcome to this short breathing practice. Today's practice is victorious breath or Ujjayi breath. This is sometimes used in yoga classes. If you practice yoga, you might hear the teacher instruct use Ujjayi, and that's the breath we're going to do today. It's an audible breath. It's a breath that contracts the glottis in the throat to produce sort of a light purring sound as you breathe. There are loads and loads of benefits associated with Ujjayi breath. In particular, because you're contracting the glottis, you're making the passage for the airways smaller, so it's a warming breath, it's a heating breath, which is partly why it's used in yoga practice, because it sort of warms the body from the inside out, if you like. It's associated with lots of the kind of common benefits, reduction of stress, calming, good for concentration, it's good for blood pressure. Some specific ones that come up with Ujjayi are things like improved organ function, improved skin, improved liver function. It's good for the thyroid gland as well. So there are lots and lots of benefits associated with this one. So we will get started. Finding your chosen position, whether that's on a chair or whether that's seated, or you might even choose to be doing this moving in a sun salute or something like that if you're using this for yoga. So for Ujjayi, it's easiest to start with the exhale first. And the best way that I can describe it is if you imagine you're steaming a mirror, it's that type of constriction at the throat, but closing the mouth. So natural inhale and humming as you exhale. So try that a few times. Imagine you're steaming the mirror and then closing the mouth as you do. And you should feel a gentle sort of humming or purring at the throat. And as you continue the exhale, I will talk you through the inhale. So again, probably the best way that I can describe it, that I think to describe it would be, imagine you're sucking through a straw, and again closing the lips. So again, we get the sound at the throat. There's a constriction there. And I'm not sure how well the mic's picking that up and whether you can hear that from me, but try it yourself. So a constriction at the throat and aiming for a gentle sort of buzzing sound, snoring sound at the throat. And keeping the length of breath quite natural, quite equal between inhale and exhale. And if you do practice yoga, imagine maybe that you are opening and lengthening on an inhale and closing and folding on the exhale. So it might be lifting the chest on the inhale and a rounding of the spine on the exhale. You're welcome to stay completely still or bring in this cat-cow type movement in your seated position or any other movement. And the audible sound also gives you a point of concentration. So it allows you to move more mindfully. You can focus on that sound rather than being distracted by anything that's external to you, or even a sensation within the body that's not of use to you. Don't ever ignore pain, but if it's something less than that, bring the attention back to the breath. So taking a couple more rounds. And then allow the breathing to come back to its natural rhythm, its natural sound or silence even. You might want to take the spine in circles just to release any tension that you might be feeling. And then coming into stillness. I hope that explains Ujjayi for you. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.